Let me ask you something. Have you ever walked out of the gym with your knees aching or your back lit up like a firecracker and you thought, man, maybe I'm just getting old? The answer is no. It's not just age, it's the wrong exercises. And if you are over 40, the wrong exercises isn't just a bad choice, it's a fast track to pain, to injury, and to being sidelined for weeks or even months. Today, I'm breaking down 5 worst exercises men over 40 must avoid. And more importantly, I'll give you safer, smarter alternatives that will keep you strong, lean and pain-free. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly what moves to cut, what to replace them with, and how to train smarter so your body actually thanks you after each workout, not punishes you. And I promise you this, if you've been feeling beat up every time you hit the gym, this video will be a game changer. But before we jump into the list, let's be clear. I'm not saying you are fragile, you are not broken, you are not too old, but here's the truth after 40. Recovery slowdowns, hand-on stiffens, and those old injuries from your 20s and 30s, they start knocking louder. What worked for you at 25 may now leave you hobbling at 45. That's not weakness, it's biology. And if you ignore it, you will pay for it. That's exactly why knowing which exercises to avoid and what to replace them with can mean the difference between a strong, pain-free body or a gym membership you're paying for but not actually using because you can't get there. And when we get to exercise number 3, you'll see why so many guys destroy their shoulders without even knowing it. Now let's go to exercise number 1, heavy barbell squats. Let's start. This is the king of ego lifting, the heavy barbell squats. Now, don't get me wrong, it's a great move for building legs. If you're 20, bulletproof and living off recovery shakes. But for men over 40, it's a recipe for low back compression, cranky knees and hip pain. Here's why. Your spine doesn't love that much axial loading anymore. And if your mobility isn't perfect, let's be honest, most of men over 40 don't move like Olympic lifters. You're forcing your body into a position it doesn't want to be in. Here's the smart alternative that will give you even better results. A safety bar squat, goblet squat, or leg press. You'll still be powerful legs but without crushing your spine. And stick with me, because when we get to number 5, I'll show you the exercise that secretly destroys your lower back while you think you're protecting it. The worst exercise number 2 is behind the neck shoulder press. This one should come with a warning label. The behind the neck press forces your shoulders into extreme external rotation. Over 40, with tighter shoulders and years of desk posture like this, it's a turn rotator cuff waiting to happen. Instead, stick with the dumbbell overhead press or the landmine press. Both let your shoulders move naturally. They keep your joints safe and they still build a powerful look across your upper body. And in a bit, I will show you the one chest exercise that most guys over 40 think it's harmless, but it's chewing their shoulders up rep by rep. Now, before we get there, bro, if you're tired of cookie cutter advice that's built for 20-year-olds, hit the subscribe button. I make these videos every day for men like you. Straight, real solutions, no fluff. So if you're serious about training smarter after 40, this is your home. Welcome and thanks for subscribing. Now let's get back to the list. Exercise number 3, barbell bench press. Personally, I don't do it anymore. Yeah, I don't do it. It has destroyed my right shoulder. And I said it. The barbell bench press. Look, I love it as much as the next guy. It's the badge of manhood in the gym. But here's the problem. The bar locks your shoulder into a fixed position. When I was still 20 and early 30s, I had no problem. My joints were perfect. But for a man who is already 40, getting to 40 or with years of wear and tear behind, it's a fast track exercise that will lead you to shoulder injury. Here's the smarter move. Dumbbell bench presses or a Swiss bar, they let your hands move naturally, they reduce shoulder stress, and you still build a chest that fills out your shirt. So, Exercise number 4. Heavy deadlifts from the floor. Alright, this one hurts to say, but the classic heavy deadlifts from the floor is overrated for men over 40. And here's why. Unless you have got flawless hip mobility, your lower back is taking the brunt of it. One bad rep, and I mean just one, and you are out of the gym for months with disc injury. So be very careful. Here's the smarter choice. Trap bar deadlifts, rack pulls, or Romanian deadlifts. You'll still build that thick back and strong leg without gambling your spine's future. Now, before I give you the final exercise to avoid, let me say this. Sometimes it's not just about bad exercise choices. It's your hormones working against you. And if your testosterone is low, your recovery suffers, your joints pain, and your body fights you every step of the way. That's why I put together a free T-score. In less than 2 minutes, you'll be able to know your testosterone level. And no matter the score, I'll give you an action plan that suits that score. The link is on the description of this video. It's free and it could explain why your workouts feel harder than it should. Take the test. You owe it to yourself. Now exercise number 5. Crunches and sit-ups. These are old school, but here's the truth. They do almost nothing for your abs and they hammer your spine with repeated flexion. Over 40, your back doesn't want 200 sit-ups. It wants stability. Here's the smarter alternative. Planks, dead bugs, hanging leg raises. Moves that train your core the way it was designed to resist movement and stabilize your spine. And here's the kicker. You don't need these 5 exercises to build muscle, to burn fat, and to stay strong after 40. I'll explain in a minute. Now let's wrap it up. The 5 exercises you should avoid is heavy barbell back squats, behind the neck shoulders press, barbell bench press, heavy deadlifts from the floor, and crunches and sit-ups. Now hear me. Avoiding these doesn't mean avoiding progress. It means training smarter. It means staying in the game for decades, not just weeks. You don't need to prove anything to anyone. You need to build strength, to stay lean, and to keep your joints healthy. That's how you win after 40. That's how you win into your 60s. That's how you win way beyond your 60s. Now, here's the deal. You can take everything I gave you today and start training smarter tomorrow. But if you want a plan built around your life, your body, your goals, that's where I come in. There's a link on the description of this video. Click on that link. Let's talk. It's a free call. I coach men who are 40 and above, who are serious about rebuilding their strength, rebuilding their body, losing fat, and getting their age back. Not theory, just real results. If you are ready, let's do it together. So let me leave you with this. Are you going to keep hammering your body with the wrong exercises until something finally gives? Or are you going to train smarter, protect your joints, and stay strong for the long haul? You've got the tools. You've got the alternatives. Now it's about what you do with them. It's in your hands. But no matter what, please, before you leave, smash the subscribe button. Take your T-score test, and apply to work with me personally. And I'll see you in the next one. Copy that.